everyone, welcome to my studio. This week I'm taking you with me on a different kind of project, and that is an installation. I've been asked to do an exhibit, in fact asked last week, so it was a really last minute type thing. I've pulled some mosaics off my walls in my studio and I'm about to load them up and bring them over. It's at a location I've never been to before, so I'm not sure what to expect, and I will be with another glass artist who does stained glass. So I'm just going to bring you along and you can see the process. Here we go. To start with, I was given the rough dimensions of the space that we'll be working in and told about how many pieces would fit in the space. So I have my tape here and I was measuring things and sort of planning things out. What has happened is some of these smaller pieces, I don't think that they will have enough room for. I don't think that they'll have enough hanging system pieces for. So I'm just going to be bringing some of these bigger pieces. I've got to get them in my car. I've created an inventory and an artist statement. So let me get after it. I think I've loaded my car enough times to know that the easiest way to do this is with the least amount of packing material. So I'm just driving about 30 minutes. I'm going to lay the bigger piece flat and see what else fits. I may be putting the seats up or down depending on if I need to stand things up. I need to make sure that I do pack them so that there's no wiggle room. And let me get started. That I'm bringing with me are a Sharpie, scissors, tape, that's for the labels maybe, rags and glass cleaner just in case, and band-aids. I've already cut myself once just loading up, so that's why I threw the band-aids in there. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the road now. The glass exhibit is here at the Smyrna Public Library in Smyrna, Georgia. We're up on the second floor right there, and these are the stairs that go up on the side of the library where we're going to be, and the load-in is through this door here. We have a ramp and they've given me a cart, so I'm going to make several trips. I'm not going to load it all in because it won't be secure otherwise. I'm here with Margery Keller at the library, and she's the stained glass artist that I'm doing the installation with, so I just wanted to introduce her real quick and then we're going to get after it. So we've got some little end walls here that we can put a few pieces, and then the big space is right here, and another wall here, and then there's one around the other side where we can put stuff. So what we're going to do first is place the pieces where we think they're going to go, and then we'll get to hanging them. The hanging system that's here at the library has a French cleat on it, and my pieces are wired on the back, so I have to hook my wire over the French cleat and make sure that it's on there completely. And Margery has a lot of her pieces on chains. She has to figure out a way to hang them too. And then we are not allowed to put our labels taped onto the wall. So we're going to put them above each piece on the hanging stem that comes down. The exhibit for this library is on the second floor, so people can come up both sets of stairs and come either way. But if they come around this way, they'll come up first to this piece, which is the one I just finished, Old Mexico Zinnia. And then coming along this way, we have our information on this little podium here, our artist statements and business cards. And then this wall is where the bulk of the exhibit is. We just alternated between mosaics and Margery's stained glass pieces, basically. So it's really nice because glass, of course, always shows better in person. Sorry, folks, if you're watching this online. And if you come up from the other side, the first one you'll see is this one, Genesis. 3D mosaic I made a while ago, and then turn the corner onto this one. And then across the way are all the big ones here. And I don't know if I showed these. Again. They have really nice lighting because this is an exhibit area, so that really helps to make these pieces sparkle. One more walk through, because I don't think I showed Margery's work very well. Septic knot, my refuge, infinity trinity knot, Nymphaea, butterflies, look at that. That's cool. One of my mirrors, big box. And this one's called this 9th century devil's snare knot. That looks like a lot of work. Day by day, zinnia over there. This one's called Aleph. And then I have another mirror. Margery's work is called Lattice with Thistle. And on this corner, we've got Genesis, the Sunbright Supreme Sunflower, and Margery's work called Pineapple. Also on the second floor, there are some showcases, and this is the fused glass of a friend of mine named Teresa Barnes. So she's showing in these cases her beautiful works. Look at this. She happens to teach fused glass at the same place I teach mosaics. She makes all the things. Look how beautiful that is. Look at this house. Bit of a glare. Sunflowers. Gotta show you guys that one. This exhibit is sponsored by the Friends of the Smyrna Library. They coordinate all the exhibits here as well as take donations and run the summer book sale benefiting the Smyrna Library, and I think a lot of other things as well. The installation at the library went so smoothly. We got everything hung in under an hour, which was really great thanks to the Friends of the Smyrna Library and Margery taking care of her end of things. Anyway, I'm back in the studio and I'm going to look at working on some pendants over on this side and over there, maybe finishing the tulip this week. Here I go. I've been making a lot of pendants like this with different daisies and zinnias, and now I want to make one that has rudbekia in it with the yellow flowers and the dark centers. Let me get after it. These tulips, I have my reference photo here, and I might use it sort of in a general way. More importantly, I'm interested in putting some of these pretty colors in the background, so that's what I'm shooting for, is to somehow work those in here so that it looks okay. I just love the purples and the teals, and I've got some bright green that's going to kind of match some of these parts up there, but I'm not too tied to that. I'm more interested in using my pretty colors. And that's it. any further, I have to step away from this and take a look at it from a distance and make sure it's working. I do have some lighter colors in there. I really think that the blend is working. The purples are really working. I love the purples and the teal in there. This is sort of a spotty look, and the ring model is really working for me. So I'm going to keep going with it, and I can't wait to add that pop of chartreuse green in up at the top around those flowers. Enough of those tulips. I must make another pendant now. Putting it together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.